Hi everybody, welcome back to Unimonks. My name is Padmansi Chauhan and today we're going to talk about why are cyclones so prominent in the Bay of Bengal. अभी हमने एक साइक्लोन एक्सपीरियंस किया था बे ऑफ बंगाल में इन कॉल्ड द साइक्लोन मीचोंग, राइट? नम्रा मैम ने उस पर एक ऑलरेडी वीडियो बना दी है, लेकिन ये साइक्लोन्स इतने प्रोमिनेंट क्यों है बे ऑफ बंगाल में, है ना, एज कंपेयर्ड स्पेशली टू द अरेबियन सी. ज्योग्राफी डिस्कस करने से पहले हम थोड़ी हिस्ट्री डिस्कस करते हैं, ठीक है? सो द ओल्डेस्ट रिकॉर्डेड साइक्लोन इज फ्रॉम अक्टूबर 1864. मैं पेन इंगेज कर लेती हूँ. फ्रॉम अक्टूबर 1864, okay, which happened in Calcutta. Now the damage that this created was very very extensive. Why? Because disaster management was essentially non-existent, right? Now the damage was extensive and about 60,000 people lost their lives in this cyclone, okay? After that, through the years, throughout the centuries, 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, 50s, हमने बहुत cyclones देख रखे हैं coming into the 21st century as well, right? Now in more recent times, let's talk about the worst cyclones that have hit. अब अगर आप जाके किसी भी वेबसाइट पे आप जाके देखें, you even go to the most basic one, which is Wikipedia, you'll see that the list of cyclones that have occurred in the Bay of Bengal and the list that have occurred in Arabian Sea are very very different, okay? Bay of Bengal की लिस्ट खत्म ही नहीं हो रही है, उसकी लिस्ट 6-7 पेज की चल रही है. अरेबियन सी की उससे कंपैरेटिवली बहुत छोटी है, ठीक है? तो in recent times the worst hit cyclones have been the one that we have experienced right now, which is Cyclone Michuang, which happened in 2023, right? And another cyclone that we all remember, I'm pretty sure we all remember, is the Cyclone Hudhud, which happened in 2014, okay? Personal experience से बोल रही हूँ मैं, वाइजैग में थी मैं 2014 में. It destroyed the entire city, okay? पूरा शहर rebuild हुआ है after Cyclone Hudhud hit the city, okay? And that is the same case for every town and city that experienced these cyclones, okay? The havoc that they create, the damage that they cause is very very intense, okay? It is very extensive और बहुत बहुत scary होता है ये, ठीक है? अब हम बात करते हैं कि बे ऑफ बंगाल में इतने क्यों होते हैं भाई. व्हाट इज द रीजन, ओके? व्हाट आर द जियोग्राफिकल रीजंस फॉर cyclones to be so prominent in the Bay of Bengal? Okay, number one is that the Bay of Bengal is a shallow embayment, okay? Shallow embayment का क्या मतलब हुआ? Bay of Bengal बहुत shallow है, ठीक है? As compared to the Arabian Sea, it is broad and shallow, okay? So let's take an example. आप अगर पानी हीट अप करते हैं किसी पतले सॉसपैन, किसी पतले से फ्राइंग पैन में, और पानी हीट अप करते एक longer, like मतलब a denser saucepan, it takes much longer for water to heat up and evaporate in the saucepan, है ना? क्योंकि saucepan होता है longer और narrow, जबकि frying pan होता है broad और shallow, है ना? Same phenomena applies here. The Bay of Bengal has a larger surface area and it's much shallow, okay? So the water heats up faster and evaporation is higher. The evaporation rate is higher, ठीक है? Evaporation also happens at a much faster rate. This creates a sort of high pressure zone, ठीक है? High pressure zone होता है, instability cause होती है जिसकी वजह से, and that is the perfect environment for a cyclone to brew in, okay? Number one reason is this, that it's shallow. Number two is the shape of the Bay of Bengal itself. Now, the Bay of Bengal is surrounded by land on 3 sides. ये रहा India, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Thailand, है ना? 3 sides से it is surrounded by land, ठीक है? अब land से होती है moisture generate, ठीक है? When moisture is generated, same thing happens, instability takes place, ठीक है? Instability takes place and cyclones occur. Similarly, the larger surface area in comparison to other water bodies in the area, okay? In comparison to the other water bodies in the Indian Ocean. So, comparison होगा Arabian Sea से, ठीक है? अरेबियन सी इज नॉट एज लैंडलॉक्ड एज द बे ऑफ बंगाल इज, ठीक है, इसकी वजह से, एंड इट इज मच डीपर एज वेल, ठीक है, इसकी वजह से बिकॉज ऑफ इट्स लैंडलॉक्डनेस इट क्रिएट्स अ सॉर्ट ऑफ प्रेशर जोन, ठीक है, जिसकी वजह से अगेन इंस्टेबिलिटी क्रिएट होती है और ट्रॉपिकल साइक्लोन्स का क्रिएट होना, ट्रॉपिकल मॉनसून्स का अकर होना, एक्सटेंसिव मॉनसून्स का अकर होना इज much easier, okay, and that is why cyclones are much more prominent here, okay. Now the final reason is Bay of Bengal's geometry itself, ठीक है, Bay of Bengal की coastline जो है काफी long और curved है ना, which results in amplified wind speeds, जिसकी वजह से, क्योंकि long and curved है, wind speeds बहुत तेज होती है वहां की, ठीक है, तो this causes or this intensifies the storm that is already brewing, raising its destructive potential, ठीक है, क्योंकि wind speed इतनी high है because of the long coastline, जो storm that जो already exist कर रहा है उधर, उसको और ज्यादा sort of intensify कर देती है ये high wind speed, ठीक है, और इसकी वजह से जो destructive potential होता है उस storm, उस cyclone का, increases threefold, okay. तो ये हो गए इनके reasons. Now another thing is that the destructiveness it causes is because the coastline is also like the villages and everything are on a low lying area, ठीक है, height पे नहीं है, तो इसकी वजह से और ज्यादा डिस्ट्रक्शन होता है, बहुत ज्यादा इफेक्ट आता है इस साइक्लोन का, बहुत ज्यादा इफेक्ट देखने को मिलता है हमें इन साइक्लोन्स का, ठीक है। तो ये हो गए आपके जियोग्राफिकल रीजंस फॉर cyclones being so prominent in the Bay of Bengal. Okay, let's jot them down once again. Shallow, larger surface area. It is a shallow water body. It has a larger surface area. It is landlocked, and finally the geometry of the place itself. Okay, which the geometry being long curved coastline, which results in amplified wind speeds. ठीक है, तो ये हो गए आपके 4 reasons. That is it from my side for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any doubts, any questions, leave them in the comments down below. If you have any trivia to share, okay, something that I did not talk about this in the video, feel free to leave that in the comments down below as well, because knowledge is always appreciated, है ना? That is it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and for more such informational content, subscribe to Unimonks. Thank you for watching. Bye.